When you're sowing pasture, the actual depth that you place seed is really important. There are two reasons for this. One is the speed of establishment is affected, but the second, the evenness of establishment is affected. Firstly, poor establishment. The big issue, or the main issue we have here, is sowing depth, just sowing too deep. When you put clover down below about 20 millimetres, you really start slowing the establishment, and if you get it down to 40 or 50 millimetres, you'll get no establishment. Ryegrass is a bit more tolerant. This diagram was of a trial where ryegrass, the red, versus white clover green, were sown at different depths. And you can see that clover is much more sensitive. And if you look at the 50 millimetre sowing depth, much too deep, you still got 40% ryegrass slowly coming up, but no clover at all. The second issue is uneven establishment. We have problems here because plants come up, some a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later from the first plants establishing. And this causes real issues with spraying herbicides and also look at when you first graze. The major culprit here is an unconsolidated seed bed. It's just too soft. If we have a soft seed bed, the drill just plows in and it won't do control. Often the big thing we see on seed beds is where the tractor tyres are, there's really good establishment where it's been firm and consolidated, and where it's more fluffy between them, it's much slower coming up. So spend a bit of time looking at your seed bed and getting it ready, getting a nice, firm, even, consolidated seed bed so you get that depth placement. A bit of time spent on this, sowing seed at the right depth, getting a good strike, a fast establishment and an even establishment will give you the best pasture result.